Hello everybody, welcome to another Transformers review. And today, I finally am getting around to a figure that I picked up at TF Nation last year. To be quite honest with you, I will be when he's in this mode, I have a bit of a rant with this thing. All I'm going to say is that there's I think I might have a QC problem with mine. Let us get to the point at hand. So the review I'm doing today, I'm talking about MakeToys Galaxy Meteor. Here is MakeToys Galaxy Meteor in his shuttle mode, his spacecraft mode. Now this kind of looks right, but it's not right. What I mean by that is, as you can probably tell, it's not all squared up well, as you can probably tell. I've transformed it compared to what the instructions are telling me, and it could be the instructions that are wrong. For quite honest with you, there's a problem with the mechanism inside the legs on mine, and it heeds the transforming of the legs to collapse into like this. So let me just show you them very quickly before I get too much into that. Very nice, absolutely love the colour scheme. You've got yellows, you've got blues, you've got purples, you've got greys. You've got all sorts of different colours. Now this thing is obviously based upon this big guy. Now I've already reviewed him, so I'm just using this as a comparison. This is the big giant bugger. This is obviously Cybertron, I believe, Starscream, Energon, Cybertron, whatever, I don't know. But so this is the big Supreme class guy. Awesome. And as you can see, these guys are certainly based upon each other. So this is the idea of what MakeToys was going with. In this mode, he doesn't really have much going for him in like articulation, except these things can rotate. So yeah, I'm not going to do too much in this mode. Let us transform it. Now, it's not difficult to transform, it's just, well, the torso bit and the arms is easy, it's the legs. I've come across a bit of a problem with mine. Like I said, I don't know if it's a QC problem or the mechanism's not strong enough. So let me just transform him. Give you a quick look again. Very nice once it's in this mode. Now let's part these legs. Start with these legs as you would with the original toy. Twist these around and bring. See, I've actually broken it. So now I have a hollow bit. So this is actually now snapped off. That's the mechanism I'm going to talk to you about. So bring these. Move these out of the way. That's it. Okay. That's it. So twist. This has like a twisty thing. So you see these three little lines. I don't know if you can see them. These three little lines, they need to be front facing on these legs. Now you can pull this down, and then they snap into place like that to complete that leg, and then bring down the foot. Flip out the heel, flip in that. So quite a bit of twisting involved sometimes with this thing. You damn bastard thing. What's in the goddamn name is wrong with you? The first heel was easy. Now I can't get this bastard thing out. I don't want to come out either, so fuck it. Right. So the rest of this thing, you see these little things here, you can bring down to the sides. These little purple things that were there, you put in to the sides. These other things in here, I don't know if you can see it due to lighting, but there's these little things that you have to push back in order to then allow movement of this whole bit. This then comes back down and back in, and what this is it's the locking mechanism. Snap. So this hold it here now, snap. That allows the whole thing to come down, and then you can then hopefully, yep, poke it, connect it together like so. Now, oh, accidentally pulled his head off. Pull his head up. You can actually, you're supposed to, I think, kind of poke it out, but whatever. Bring these arm bits up. These back bits at the arms just twist. Allow you to then bring them down. plug in. I just feel like this thing's gonna goddamn break on me every time. It's such a horrible plastic. Now to complete these arms, let's just bring the fist down. Oh, his thumb's come off, it's okay. Then just close up the panel. Click. Now done on that side, as you can see. So then bring these wings bits down, part these, bring these like engine thruster things down so they come right down. Then that allows these to then come down like so. So that is him now practically transformed. Now the rant I want to get to. You can tell what's broken just on the back of these legs. This is a mechanism. This all is spring loaded. That is the problem. Why the hell they thought about putting this mechanism in this toy is beyond me. Because one, it's going to goddamn break over time. The more you transform this thing, it will break. I understand this is more for adult collectors, but what's the point of releasing a transformer that you can't transform multiple times? It's kind of made me think that I don't know whether to buy any more MakeToys figures, quite frankly, because I love the aesthetic look of this thing, but my god, the engineering's ridiculous. This, right, when you transform in his legs, this is supposed to collapse in and click, and it has done. As soon as you move this leg, the whole mechanism just pops straight back out again, and that has problems when you then feed it up to the top and you're trying to put his legs together in order to match the nose cone together. You can't do it because this mechanism keeps popping inside the chamber of the leg because of this horrible hollowness at the back, and it heeds you from transforming him properly, and you can't do anything about it. I've tried to hold it right down, make sure it's well pressed down, it still does it. See, this whole spring mechanism here isn't strong enough to hold that down. That's the button you press in order then to well, it's supposed to, but obviously that's broken, that one. Press that, it's supposed to press that, and it won't do it. So the whole mechanism is now fucking broken. That is my rant. I don't care if I get dislikes on this video for it, because it might be a very trivial thing to have a rant about, but quite frankly, I'm a bit disappointed with that. That's actually the first time I've transformed this thing, hence why I've discovered this problem. The whole time, because obviously it comes packaged in robot mode, and it looks beautiful, by the way, look at it. It is an amazing figure. You know, MakeToys have done a great job on the aesthetic look, but aesthetics aren't everything. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I am going to give them a bit of benefit of the doubt because this thing is gorgeous. So let me just get into the articulation. You have a beautiful ratchet joint there, you have swivel, elbow, individual finger movement, these move, you've got the head that moves. This also comes with individual faces, by the way. This one I've got on at the moment is actually I would say more the Starscream accurate face sculpt. So the legs come up, lovely range of articulation in those legs. What I like about this as well, it comes with a fake, it doesn't do anything, but it has like a little Cybertronic key. Also with this guy, these side things, they also obviously double as phaser weapons in shuttle mode as well as in this mode as well. They can extend right out like this, and what that allows you to do, you can then do kind of like these more wilder kind of swingy blade attacks. As the big guy, like I showed you, also can do, there's these little buttons here, right, these blue bits here. You press those in like that, and he has massive big blades. Very cool. So very reminiscent with having these, and I like the colour, the green and the purple, very cool. So very, very nice. It's a little figure compared to this guy. In robot mode they are both the comparison, look at it compared. This thing is obviously Supreme, what they call Supreme at the time, and he just comes up to his waist. You could say. Great articulation, great movability, posability. The only problem is I'm not going to be able to well, I can transform him now because obviously that spring mechanism is now no longer there. Quite frankly, what I would say to anybody that's maybe a kit basher, someone that's very handy, I would maybe see about doing something where you disable this mechanism, because it doesn't do anything. That's the simple thing. All it does, it just hinders you to fold his legs up correctly in order to meet everything up. I know people don't like hollow legs, but they should have just done what they did with this guy. Hollow legs, it just all folds in, unfolds. Quite frankly, I would have been happy if they'd just stayed hollow legs as a homage to that original toy. Anybody that is considering on buying this thing, be very, very careful with that spring-loaded mechanism, because you will break it, like I've just done. And I didn't even use that much force. It just broke very easily. Very cool, nice looking figure, but very disappointed with that leg mechanism. But yeah, so thank you. Be back very soon with more videos, and until next time, stay awesome. Bye bye.